So we're all good.
We're not going to tell anybody, so just tell us how the rest of the season plays out, okay?
Okay, so let's see what happens.
What can you tell us? Like, what can you get away with?
Well, the show gets it definitely takes a different course. It's a lot bigger in scope. Nora gets kidnapped by Monroe.
Wait, what?
Nora gets kidnapped by Monroe.
You can tell us?
Yeah.
And they showed it in the clip.
They showed it in the clip.
Oh.
And
I was like, oh my god.
yeah, just so many things happen. So many. It's just awesome. It's so good.
So just when you need to keep your eyes on your man.
I was just going to say that. What's with the love triangle?
Well, it is a love. It is, but it isn't, because Nora doesn't know anything about their history, and she doesn't know that anything's going on, so she doesn't get blindsided. You know, she has no idea. She's kind of like just friends with Miles and doing her thing, and they go on a journey together. And if something happens, it happens, and you know how that goes.
But part of the reason she went on the journey with him was because of her past feelings.
Yes, and also because I feel like when she first agreed to do it, she you know, she's very tactical, and so she knew she could get what she needed out of him too, his help. And now that she's gotten that, and he is kind of leading the rebels, you know, it's so tricky because everything's connected. So one little thing leads to something else, and it's weird.
We'd asked everybody else, like, was there anything that the producers felt that they did need to tell you that wasn't going to be revealed until down the line, but they figured you needed to know it to play the part?
No, they honestly, like, they don't. I have to ask questions, and they're awesome. Like, they will get back to you within seconds, and you know, answer and explain. But for example, like, I had thought that Nora knew the whole time about the past with Rachel, and I just decided to ask Eric one day, and he was like, no. Like, but what about all those looks? He's like, no, that was something else. I was like, oh, okay. Good to know. It's okay.
What about Nora's kind of been a big sister to Charlie, so how does Nora feel about that relationship, where that's going?
Oh my god, I think it's great. And I love Tracy. Like, she is like my older sister. Yeah, she's, you know, she's seeing her grow up before her eyes and become a strong woman and not like this innocent child. That Nora's, the thing I love about her is that she's no nonsense, she's tough. And she doesn't, like, yeah, okay, that's sweet, but this is war, and we're living in a time of war, so you gotta toughen up and get with it. Which I think has helped Charlie, you know?
So were you a tomboy growing up? I mean, did all this tough fighting stuff, did that come naturally to you, or?
Yeah, I think so.
No stress.
Well, it's funny because I was a tomboy growing up, but I feel like I'm a nice person. I don't really want to like punch people when I meet them. You know?
Lucky for us.
Yeah. I think she's gone through a lot, and she's seen a lot of things, and it's funny because when I was auditioning for this and I met Eric and everybody, I was just like, me? For this? Okay, I mean, really, you see it? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay. And I don't know, I see myself as kind of different from Nora, but I guess we have similarities. I guess I do have that side of me.
How tech addicted are you in your own life?
I'm so not tech addicted
Okay.
at all. I actually, just a few years ago, I looked down and I saw like my computer and my remotes and my cell phone and my iPad and all this stuff. And I was like, I just can't. So I got rid of everything. Got rid of my cell phone for 2 years. I was like, I don't want this to control me. Like, it's just, you just have to answer, and it was just overwhelming. And so I literally went for 2 years without a cell phone.
Was it easy?
No, it was crazy. But I'm stubborn, so I was like, I'm going to do this. And then I was like, all right, I tried it. It did not work.
Well, what was the benefit though? Like, what was the thing when you were doing it that you liked about it?
Peace. You don't have to always jump, and like whenever someone calls, you feel like you have to answer, and it was just really. And I remember, you know, before I had a cell phone, and so it was just really peaceful.
What was the biggest suffering?
Not knowing what's going on. If someone's calling me, what if someone wants to call me? Like, so there's a little piece, and then there's the craziness that jumps right in there. But yeah,
You don't have to answer.
I can't not. I can't not. That's the thing. Yeah.
Okay, let's start with
All right.
We got the hand.
Circle of death.
Thank you.
Yeah.